cracking YouTube? It's me, your host Timmy, aka the Comic Book Thug, bringing you another comic book review. This time, it's for Storm issue 1. This is her first, I want to say ever, but I think it is. Yeah, her first ever solo story arc. So, yeah, Storm issue 1. There you go, right there. Excuse my appearance is late. It's actually 12 o'clock a.m. So I'm about to go to sleep, but I thought I'd just squeeze this review in real quick, because anybody who know my channel know that I'm used to just doing Spider-Man and shit like that, but I wanted to try something new. So, Storm issue 1. So let's jump straight into this. I was curious to know how this book is going to turn out, because I read the Cyclops got his own book, and that's not really a good book. It's not a good story arc, so I was curious how they're gonna turn this off. So we start off with they show a young Storm, and no, not even young Storm, but they show Storm in the air floating, and she's basically just explaining who she is and where she come from and her different names and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. And they show her they basically show her. She go by a lot of names too. She was her real name is Aura. I hope I pronounced that right. But Aura, aka Wind Rider, aka Princess of Nadir, aka Queen of Rwanda, well, former queen, because she's not married to Black Panther no more. So, aka the head mistress of the Jean Grey School of Higher Learning, aka Storm. So she had a lot of names. So, but they just show her stopping this tidal wave, this big giant tidal wave with like 3 twisters, and that's pretty much the first couple of pages. They just show that, and then like this little girl runs to her after she's done and hugs her, and she's happy that she saved her village, and they taking pictures with her and everything. I don't understand how these people, they live in a poor village, but they have cell phones to take pictures. So I don't understand that part. But yep. So then we go to the next page, and she get into it with these soldiers because in this village mutants are banned. They're banned, and stuff like that. And they show Henry McCoy. Well, I'm sorry, Hank McCoy, whatever, Henry McCoy, Beast, aka Beast, talking to her through a headset, and he's telling her like, chill, don't get into no trouble, because we're diplomats, and we can't start a civil war or whatever. So basically, she goes back home, and Beast tells her why she couldn't do it. And they have a problem with a student named they call her Creep. They call her Creep. The students make fun of her. They call her Creep, and she can like, when she walks, she can create a path of flowers, so she can make things bloom, but she also can make things rot too. So basically, they go back and forth about how Creep talk about how she doesn't want to be there, and they took her out of her atmosphere, her village, and she wants to go home, and she calls Storm a sellout. Storm gets mad, and she goes back to the village that she's banned from because she's a mutant, and she basically just kicks ass. She kicks all the village people ass. I mean, all the soldiers ass, and she saved the village, and everybody loves her. But it's on the news. It get caught in the news, and Beast is like, oh shit. Beast like, oh shit, like we're in trouble now. So she goes back after that. She goes back to the school, and she grabs Creep, and she takes Creep home to Mexico, and that's basically it. I mean, this was a pretty start to finish was here there type book. She was in this village, she was back home, in the village, back home, and then at the final page they took a stop in Mexico to take Creep back to her family. So it was a pretty bland book. I mean, I guess it's just showing you who she is in the beginning. So I guess it's a good opening book, I guess. If you like this type of thing, hopefully it picks up though, but like I said, it's only the first issue, so I'm sure it's gonna pick up. hopefully. And if it don't, then hey, whatever. It's Storm, I guess. So I never was a fan of Storm anyway. Frankly, what made me not like Storm was when they started making the X-Men movies. I hate Halle Berry. I think she's overrated. So Halle Berry playing her completely just killed any future of me liking Storm. I don't give a fuck if they got somebody else to play up. They're gonna remember Halle Berry playing. But that's pretty much it for my review of Storm issue 1. Like, subscribe, subscribe. Leave your positive and negative comments below. If you read this book, let me know what you think below in the comments below. How did you like it? Did you think this was a good way to open up her first story arc? Follow my Twitter and my Instagram, which is in the description below. And from me, Tune, aka the Comic Thug, to you, have a nice night.